Well, it's time for me to use it.
It's a trivia murder party.
Okay.
Because that only requires like 2 people.
Okay.
I'll be getting more games soon. Oh no! Yeah, I have everything else muted.
Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, my way of testing society's refuse to make sure only the worthy survive. But it's also so fun! Let's all take a moment and try to remember it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Don't forget, you can still join the audience at any time. Am I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling. Now let's get to it. Here's the first question. When was the bikini invented? Use your device to answer the question. the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's play the finger-cutting game. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Aim for the tendon. Ah! It puts the finger in the basket. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? Do you like it? I took an online C++ course. Aced it. Next question. What pH would indicate a strong acid? And the correct answer is... this one. Which means only you. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some wordplay. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just me. Your friend will be playing too. And if your friend spells a longer word than you, you die. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you came up with. Is this what the kids would call an epic spelling fail? Hashtag epic spelling fail. LOL. Am I right? Totes. Let's see if your word holds up. It's just like my motivational poster says. There's at least one person who's definitely better than you. And now you're dead. See? Real consequences down here. But don't worry. Ghosts love trivia party games, so you're still in this. You haven't lost or anything. Death is not the end. Only one player left, but it's too early to go to the final round. You need to survive a little longer if you want a chance to escape. If you can somehow survive these next two questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Alright, next question. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to check into my escape flight. Knowing my luck, I'll be sitting next to a huge weirdo. KLM is the airline of what nation? Who said this? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. And don't get me started on how memorization is a lost art form ever since the introduction of smartphones. I could talk your ear off. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? I hate to be one of those modern parents with impossible standards, but if you get one wrong, hey, remember this? How'd you do? Drat, your brain saved your other organs. Here's another one. If you've ever been to my dentist, you should know this. Who appeared on the cover of the first issue of Entertainment Weekly magazine in 1990? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Good news! It's math time. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 15 right, you die. Time to get your math on. Math, am I right? Math time is almost up. Life is pain.
Terrible tragedy. Gotta avoid that old...
Welcome, new person. I have my mic muted for, oh. Fuck you then. I did that specially for him. I love how it's GG2O. You didn't love my name. B. Do you like my name? Why was there a granny in there?
Wake up!
I don't want to!
Wake up! Welcome to Okay. You don't like being told how to play. I get it. Let's go.
No, I don't like it.
Okay. First question. I got busted for using a fake photo on Tinder. You can imagine her surprise when I showed up instead of Frankie Muniz. Speaking of switcheroos, what lady is Cyrano de Bergerac wooing through the guise of another man? And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
I had a feeling that it was that, but I'm like, you know what? Let's go, Kate.
Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor.
I like down here.
We're going to play the finger-cutting game. I hope you're not fond of extremities. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain. Ah! And now that finger's gone forever.
How fast I did that.
Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. I've got more questions for you.
I'm freaking out, man.
The second largest consumer of Guinness beer after the United Kingdom is what country?
I'm being honest, I went there because I had a hunch.
And the correct answer is... this one?
Oh, I didn't even have that. I want Ireland.
Wrong. You're in for a treat. Welcome back to the killing floor.
Yeah?
Word time. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time
I owe
runs
you.
out. I do this all the time for my job. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Spell words now. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done.
can't do it in time, so I just did something funny. There's no K. B, do you have one? Time's about to
Let's see
run out.
what you
Okay.
could come up with.
I didn't have one.
I probably should have mentioned you have to enter actual words.
That is an actual
This
word.
is gonna
Fuck. B. B, can you please unmute me? I'll mute my mic again.
And this is Max. He's in charge of our couples department.
What does that entail?
He's in charge of listening in on thousands of couples.
Wow. Any good dating advice?
Sure, love is a sham and we all die alone.
So that's Max. Let me introduce you to literally anybody else. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
Leave it.
High five! High five!
Interesting.
Attention field agents. The following nicknames have already been taken. Falcon, Viper, Little Pumpkin, Meemaw, Sleepy Pete, Goober, Weary Grouse, Cargo Shorts, Chump.
Thanks to our extensive network of surveillance cameras, we can see everything going on in the world. Did you know that Brad Pitt eats a full loaf of bread every morning? The government uses this information for whatever, but we use it to play espionage. Off we go. First up, I'm going to search for... What percentage of people would rather have a cockroach problem than a mouse problem in their homes? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. Got it. 60%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Gotcha. Lower. And the correct answer is 28%. terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. And the actual answer was lower, so you get points. Okay, who's up next? I'm going to pull this one down from the top shelf. What percentage of people currently have at least one bottle of alcohol valued at more than $50 in their homes? %71%. What do you think? The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%. Your guess wasn't within 30% of the correct answer, so you don't get any points. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people over 40 have ordered McDonald's Happy Meals for themselves? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. And Surveil says 46%. That's right, people over 40. We've got our eye on you. Well done. You get points. Next up. Here's something I know a little bit about. What percentage of people have peed in public pools? Nice alliteration. %. What do you think? The vote is higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 66%. The other 34% have never been in public pools. Well done. You get points. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Not bad, but things are a little different in round two. I'll explain as we go. Who's up first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have held amateur hot dog eating contests with their friends? Okay, we have a guess. 50%. In round two, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 15% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing. Going with higher. And Surveil says 4%. Low number. Good. Maybe eating contests will drop down the list of 5,000 reasons the rest of the world hates us. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? For lunch, should I go to a diner or a coffee house? Given a choice between the classic Friends-centered sitcom Seinfeld and Friends, what percentage of people prefer Friends? Time's a-wasting. 45%. Okay, higher or lower? Vote is higher. Okay, right answer is 50%. Excellent answer. Points for you. That's too bad. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Okay, who's up next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people stay up until 4 a.m. at least once a month on average? 78%. What do you think? You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 51%. And then how many of those people are shamefully walking home at 7? And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have read less than half of the books on their bookshelves? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 33%! Who has time for books? I can't get through half a congressional subcommittee report. Ooh, points for you! Uh-oh, final round time. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. What illness is most often faked by people to get out of something? Let's take a look at the board. But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to. Hello again! Let's boot up Surveillance Pro for another game of Espionage! Let's start with you. Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have joined the Mile High Club by themselves? We have an answer, 70%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 3%. The rest of you just haven't worked up the nerve yet. It'll happen. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have non-ear body piercings? You're almost out of time. 65%. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. And the correct answer is 12%. No, I don't want to see yours. Here's some points. Who's next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people never send back food at restaurants, even if it doesn't meet their standards? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. And Surveil says 15%, which correlates with the percentage of people who've never had their food spat in. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, this is going to be good. What percentage of men have paid more than $50 for haircuts? %. What do you think? Going with lower. And Surveil says 12%. And trust me, they didn't get their money's worth. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Let's see who's in the lead after round one. Round two, here we come. Okay, who's first? Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people find kittens cuter than puppies? We have an answer. 46%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Going with higher. Okay, right answer is 42%. I've got big points for that guess. And sorry, no points. Next up. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have vaped? %. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. Now let's get to the right answer. 32%. Apparently it's what the cool kids are doing. Well done. You get points. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have tattoos on or near their butts or genitals? 33%. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 4%! You may wonder why we keep track of this data. We have our reasons. I'll leave it at that. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? Here's a spicy one for you. When given the choice of mild, medium, or hot salsa, what percentage of people choose hot? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 24%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Well done. You get points. It's time for the final round. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. What wedding tradition is the dumbest? The data's in. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Ready, go! All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers? And the winner is... Congratulations! You seem to know everyone's secrets. Remind me never to cross you.
3, 2, 1.
I just finished redacting our last game, so we're good for another game of... Espionage! First up... I don't know, how about... What percentage of people pre-plan their wardrobe for the week? Got it. 24%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. The vote is higher. Okay, right answer is... 4%! Which is low, but not low enough. We've still got work to do as a species. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Next up. Did you ever have one of those days? No, me neither. What percentage of people have laughed out loud from a Garfield comic? Time now. 50%. What do you think? Lower it is. And Surveil says... 66%! That's 100% more than laughed at all during the Garfield movie. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Okay, who's up next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people regularly wear baseball caps backwards in public? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 5%. We love people who do this. It makes retina scanning much, much easier. And sorry, no points. Who's next? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people only go to the dentist when something is wrong? 71%. What do you think? Going with lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 53%. No one believes me when I say it, but it all comes down to flossing. Here's some points. Let's see where things stand after round one. Can you keep that lead after round two? Time to find out. Let's start with you. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people usually cringe rather than laugh at videos of people being embarrassed? Okay, we have a guess. 45%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Going with higher. And Surveil says 59%. That was a respectable guess. Ooh, points for you. Next up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people immediately hang the Do Not Disturb sign after accessing their hotel rooms, even if it's not bedtime? %. Okay, higher or lower? Gotcha, lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 44%. Of course, we interpret those signs to mean there's reasonable suspicion to justify bugging the light fixtures. Well done. Double points for saying much lower. Okay, who's up next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have used bidets? %. What do you think? The vote is higher. And the correct answer is 21%, including those who mistakenly use them as drinking fountains. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? Whoa, who or what is typing that? What percentage of people have been deeply creeped out by Ouija boards? %66%. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 30%! Good, there's nothing to be creeped out about. There's only one legitimate paranormal dimension rift, and we have that under lockdown in Norman, Oklahoma. Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. To what heretofore unvisited country do people most want to travel someday? Here are the most popular answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's going to get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's... Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
What? Oh, sure, we can play. Yeah, I wasn't busy or anything. First thing, I just want to clear up a few rumors. Very few players have died on my watch, and the ones that have deserved it. This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Up first, a sign they should put up on the Florida state line. Okay, vote for your favorite. Okay, next one. A terrible trade you could make with the devil. You give him your soul for blank. Get to voting. Up next, what Channing Tatum calls his butt, probably. Okay, vote. That's all for round 1. Here's the scoreboard. Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Attention audience, while you wait for these annoyingly slow players, why not try the audience play along? Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First up, a job you'd be surprised requires a urine test. Okay, choose your favorite. Next on the list, the title of a Goosebumps book that was never published. Ready, set, vote! Next, the worst thing to say during your Supreme Court Justice confirmation hearing. Put in your votes. That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Come up with the full name for this acronym. All right, here's the board. In the final round, you get to give out a gold medal to your top quip. Make it count. All right, let's see where those medals went. Let's melt those medals down for points. We're done. Let's see the final scores. and welcome to Quiplash. I can tell I'm about to learn a lot about each of you, and I'm at peace with that. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Audience members, while players are typing in their answers, try the audience play along. Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Let's see what we're working with. The first prompt is something you wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, a terrible name for a hotel, the Blank Inn. Vote on your devices. Moving on, a strange thing to yell when you find your first gray hair. Vote away. And next is a terrible reply to the text, "You up?" It's voting time. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. While the players enter their quips, audience members can try the audience play-along on their devices. All right, let's have a look. Starting us off, the name of a figure skating move yet to be successfully pulled off. Okay, select your favorite quip. And next, a sign you may be in a cult. And vote. Next in line, the name of a home improvement show starring nudists. Time to vote. Coming up next, a good use for an old CD tower. Vote now. Round two is over. Let's see who came out on top. That's right, it's round three, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time.
Make no sense.
finish writing this comic. And here's what you did. Decide who gets a medal.
I know, LOL. Richard.
Okay, let's see who got those medals. Here's the silver and gold. Now we transform those medals into points. We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
Spoon, emoji, smiling face with open mouth, GG. Emoji face with
Welcome, I'm your host, Schmitty, and this is Quiplash. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now, you're all tied for first place. And last.
Dolly, how goes it?
Time for round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! moving out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Emoji thumbs up.
Cards on the table. First off, a really dumb round table discussion would be about this topic. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Moving on, the hardest question a bridge troll could ask you. Okay, vote. Next one. The 1960s Batman was so goofy, one episode saw Batman and Robin fighting blank. Vote away. Next prompt. The name of a holiday you quickly make up to get out of work. And vote. Your next prompt is, the worst thing to hear from your spouse, I'm leaving you for blank. Time to vote.
Good one. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
Next up, a good sign that Congress doesn't like you. Get to voting. Next, you might want to talk to your child if he names his teddy bear blank. It's voting time. Next in line, what a first lady does all day. Vote on your devices. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Onward to round two. Remember, all points and bonuses are doubled. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's start this show. Number one on the list, the first thing Pinocchio did after becoming a real boy. Your next prompt is an awkward thing to shout while bouncing on a trampoline with your friend. Ready, set, vote! Up next, you know it's time to lose weight when your gut blocks your view of blank. Put in your votes. Coming up next, why did Jack and Jill go up to Canada? Get to voting. stumped. The worst job to have at the White House. Vote now. Next is an idea for a really weird business. Rent a blank. Moving on, the name a Starbucks barista would write on the cup for Mohandas Gandhi. Vote away. Next on the list, the best way to drown out the sound of a coworker pooping in a nearby restroom. Vote on your devices. You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Fill in this comic. Okay, soak it in. Present your medals now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze first. Here's the silver. And the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. And we're finished. Show me those final scores.
Guys, I'm gonna restart my broadcast because it seems like the game gave up. So I'm gonna restart the broadcast or restart the game and restart it. So come back, please. I'll see you guys. I have voice. Yeah, surprised.